Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Minecraft. My name is BigDamnArtist here as usual, and today we're doing a little bit of a mini tutorial episode slash KrankyKraft episode, tutorial for the KrankyKraft episode. Yeah, anyways, this is what we're gonna build. This is my automatic Minecart loading and relaunch system. Still haven't really defined the name. It's kind of a complicated thing to describe in a very apt and clever sentence. Or phrase. So, yeah, it's, this thing here. So basically what happens is we'll just give you a little bit of a demonstration here. Get something to load into it. That'll work. So basically what happens is, right, I don't have that hooked up yet. Basically what happens is items fall, we don't need that many. Items fall down from our chest, trapped chest system that we built for the KrankyKraft labyrinth in our last couple of episodes. The items will get vacuumed out of there, drop into this dropper using the same system that we've used before, the clock. It'll get dropped down into this hopper right here. There, the system will retract this piston here, allowing the cart to come through and stop. And so then we'll put a cart here. The cart goes trundling along, la-da-da-da-da-da-da. Gets fired up here, stops. Gets loaded up with all the items. Once all the items that have been in the chest, or in the hopper are in there, the cart gets sent along to the next stop, where there'll be another one of these, or perhaps an unloading station, and then everybody's happy. So, we'll get started building here. It's a remarkably simple little device. It just took me a little bit to figure it out. And this isn't based on anything. This is completely my own design. If someone else has come up with this design already, it's probably because there's only so many ways that you can build this. But let's build it for ourselves. So what's going to happen is we're going to have our track coming along here, and then what we do is we have a powered minecart or track right there with two pressure plates on either side. Right? Sorry, I'm already screwed up. Yeah, this can probably change. You don't really need that one. I just did it there for some symmetry, but for the bare necessities, you can do it with that one. It gets fired up to here. This is actually like that. And you do need two powered rails because that's the powered rail the power gets sent into this one, but you need that one there to send it off. And then we do 3 off of that way. And then we have do that. Yep, and then we do that. You don't actually need these ones along the bottom. Okay, and then what happens here is that is where our hopper goes. Just right on top there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take a comparator out of the hopper, because hoppers have this really nice feature that if you take a comparator out of them, if there's any items inside of it, it'll output a redstone signal. The only problem is that it'll only output a redstone signal of 1 if there's only 1 item, and we need this to work even if there is only 1 item. So, bam, that's how you fix that. Super, super simple. And then what we do is we just put a block there, and then that'll just invert the signal. And then we take some redstone dust, run it along. So, what this is doing right now is there's no signal coming out of the hopper, so therefore it's telling the system, I am empty. So no signal's coming out, so that means that this redstone torch is powered, which is powering this redstone line, which is powering this track. So if a cart comes along, la-di-da-da-da-da-da, it's not going to get stopped here, it's just going to get sent along its way, because the system is telling it, hey, I don't have anything to pick up, you can just keep on going. So, there we go. That is that part of it. Now what we have to do is I build this little wall here just so that when the piston here gets sent out, it doesn't knock the cart off the side, which will make more sense in a second here. But I was having trouble with that, so I just build a little wall here just to make sure that it doesn't go anywhere. And so now what we do is we take a sticky piston. Sticky piston goes right there. Or no, it doesn't. It goes right there. Put a block right there. And then, so in order to power this, we're just going to steal the signal off of right there. And so there we go. I think that's right. Yeah. Yep, that's right. And there we go. That is pretty much all we need for the unloading and relaunch system. It's complete. Now you might be wondering, but isn't this block here going to stop the cart from going through? Yeah, that's where the tricky thing comes in. It does not. So, as you can see here, there's actually a really nice feature of Minecraft where carts that are going through blocks, with like going uphill through blocks, don't actually count as blocks. They just pass through them completely unhindered. So that makes this system really nice and compact, and you don't have to worry about re-inverting this signal or anything ridiculous like that. So then what happens is, put a item in there, sends a signal out to the comparator, sends a signal through the redstone repeater, turns this inverter on, which turns both of those torches off, meaning this line of redstone here is no longer powering the powered rail, which means that the cart is going to get sent up the hill and get stopped. Or it would if I had more items in there that would require it to be stopped. Yes, fairly simple. Let's put a couple items in there so it actually gets stopped this time. We can actually see it. So yeah, goes up, items go down, do that. And, okay, so yeah, you're wondering why we need this piston here at all. Well, Minecraft has this funky thing about powered rails, because I'll just do a little test here for you. Because if we just have a cart on a flat surface, and then we power it, and nothing really happens. It just kind of sits there going, huh, well, there's some powered rail underneath me. Isn't that interesting? But you put a block right there, suddenly it has something to push off of. Don't ask me how that makes sense, it just does. So, because we're stopping our cart on a flat surface in order to fill it up with the hopper, you just have to throw a block behind it in order to get it to actually move. Basically just giving it something to push off of, and then you're good to go. And it gets sent along to the next station. So yeah, we'll just take another quick look at it here. So, items fall into the hopper. The system readies itself for a cart to enter. Gets sent up this little powered rail here. The items all get unloaded into the cart. And then when that's done, the hopper is now empty, activates the system, inverts itself, and sends the cart along its way. Really, really nice, really, really compact, very, very simple system that I really like. If you're wondering about this single piece of powered rail here is just enough to boost it up onto the top here without sending it just flying through the break or like stopping it on the angled rail. So yeah, that's kind of an important piece of powered rail right there. So, where do we go from here? Well, basically all we're going to do is I'm actually going to hop over into my creative labyrinth world, and I'll show you how we're integrating this system into the labyrinth. So, I'll meet you there. Alright guys, so welcome back to, welcome to my KrankyKraft Labyrinth creative world. Yeah, that's a little bit of a mouthful. But here we can see this is the item reward station that we built in the KrankyKraft episode there. Come in here, you open the chest, you get the dispenser, yeah, all of that. So basically, what we're going to do is this is everything that takes place underneath it. So this is the dispenser that we have here for the trap, and then this over here is the chest we have for the reward. Basically, all we're doing is we're taking a hopper out of the bottom of each, and the unfortunate thing about this design that I have not been able to figure out yet, it's just a matter of space. It's just we don't have enough space for this whole thing in here. So we have to move this down 4 hoppers, which I'll admit is a little expensive, but I think for the functionality of the labyrinth, it's worth it. And I don't think we're going to be doing it on all of the traps, just the traps in the reward areas and the reward chests. If we get really ambitious, we'll do it for all of the traps, but that remains to be seen. So, anyways, yeah, you bring this down 4 hoppers, and yeah, I'll just show you on this one. Take it down 4 hoppers. That'll give us enough room to play with, so that we have some space. And all we're going to do, basically, all this works off of is powering and unpowering this hopper. Because when a hopper is powered, it's not going to be sucking items. It's just going to be sitting there chilling. Yeah, I'm a hopper. So, all we're doing is we're just taking a redstone chain like this, or redstone lamp chain up like this, powering this redstone line, powering the hopper. Super, super simple. And then this line here will just run off to get hooked up to a central button, or probably a lever, because this thing needs a lever in order to really operate. Up to a central lever that'll exist in the central control room. And, you hit that lever, and it'll send a redstone signal out, turn all of this off, turn this off, telling this hopper, hey, I can start sucking items now. It'll suck all the items out of this, get sent down through here, get dropped into this dropper here, where all we do is we have another one of these clocks that's saying, hey, there's items in there, sends out the signal into the clock. Yeah, you guys know all this if you've watched my other tutorial, and if you haven't watched my other, or I guess it's not really a tutorial, if you haven't watched the episode where I'm building all of this, go watch that, because it explains all this. So yeah, and then the items just get dropped down this this funnel, which is exactly what we did above in all of that. Gets dropped down to there, goes into these hoppers. Hoppers send it out along here, and it gets put into this one. And then this one is the one where we get picked up. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to show you quickly how this works with multiple ones in a row. So we'll put some redstone in there. We'll put some redstone into this chest. Oops, not that one. Well, I guess I can throw it in that one, actually. That'll send it into the chest. And so what basically ends up happening is we turn that off, and we turn that off, and then we have, whoops, forgot to do that. So, items are getting sucked out of here. Nope, that one's already empty. Jeez. Getting sent into this dropper, dropping down into here, and eventually ending up in there. It's working a lot faster than I can talk. And then all you have to do is you just, I don't really have a way to tell the game master when it's all empty, so it's just kind of going to be like, flick the lever, leave it alone for, 2 minutes, and then flick it back on. So yeah, and then all of the items are now waiting patiently in our hopper. Yep. They're good to go. So then I'll grab my powered, or my minecart with chest. Plunk it down. And then this rail here will be going in a giant loop of the entire thing, going to every single one. And picking it all up. So then what we do is we send our cart along. Goes up to the first one. Hangs out right there. unloading all of its redstone booty. Gets fired along to the next one. Picks up all of its redstone booty. Like so. And then gets sent along. And that one wasn't quite enough to stop it, but you get the idea. It'll go along to the next station, and the next station, and the next station, and the next station. And that's really it. It's really a nice, simple, compact system with the exception of that, but that's... I'm thinking that's kind of an unfortunate necessity of this one. But I think for the gameplay mechanics, it'll be worth it. And ease of just resetting this entire thing. Because, you know, we're not going to want to have the same traps and the same loot in there for every single game mode. So, yeah, that'll be it. The only issue that I actually thought of last night when I was thinking about how I wanted to do this episode, the only thing that I didn't take into account is the chest getting full. Because, here, let's we'll do that, and we'll just load this entire thing up with redstone. And then we'll put a diamond sword in there, yeah. I actually haven't tested this, so I think this is going to behave the way I think it does. But basically what it's going to do is it's going to get sent along here. It's going to stop there. And then it's like, well, damn it, I can't take this sword, but if I don't take the sword, the entire system isn't going to let me go. So it just ends up stuck there, which kind of sucks. So, and I haven't really figured out a way to to fix that because I haven't, thought about it. I just, woke up half an hour ago and recorded this episode. So what I'm thinking right now is that between every sort of station like this, we'll have an unloading station where it'll sort of come out to here. There'll be a similar system to that, but with a hopper underneath the cart. So that way all the items will get sucked out, and then they'll probably get dropped into another minecart line that'll run sort of this way. And that way they'll all get dumped into there, and then the Game Master can then push a button, and all of these carts will get sent in to go to the collection point. I don't know if that's going to be the best way to do it right now. That's just sort of my first impression. And yeah, I don't know. There might be a way to make this whole thing work when this happens. If I do figure it out, I will definitely make another update video and let you guys know. But for now, this is the system that we're going to be going with for the vacuuming out of items. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed. It's just another a little short tutorial video. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, leave a like, leave a subscribe, and leave a subscribe. What the hell does that even mean? I don't know. I've been saying that for a while now. But if you subscribe if you want to see more videos. Down in the doobly-doo, there's a donation link if you want to donate. No pressure, just saying. And everything that is donated will be donated or go directly towards making everything on this channel better. Wow, man, my outro needs to get really cleaned up. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys next time here on the kind of not really KrankyKraft server. Bye, guys.